guys. Here we are, MMA UK News. Stoomboy, as always, MMA UK BJJ show. So, I'm going to be talking about MMA. So, before we do, just a quick word on my sponsor. So, Simplify Debt. Simplify Debt are a company that helps people who are struggling anywhere in the UK, so maybe struggling financially. What they do is they do offer a friendly, free, confidential service. So anybody looking to just get some information about maybe some issues that they're having with debt, then feel free to hit these guys up. Their number and website you'll see across the bottom of the screen. If you do contact them, just either quote Stoomboy, the MMA UK BJJ show, or the Scottish MMA Awards. Now, we're going to be talking about Goliath Fight Series 3. So, Goliath Fight Series 3, we're only a few days away now. So, it's going to be Saturday, the 29th of April. Now, it's change of venue. It's the Loch Gailey Centre. Loch Gailey something centre. So it's in Loch Gailey. Again, bigger venue than the last one. It's sold out. I mean, I believe there's about 400 or 500 people going to be in attendance watching this, which is going to be amazing for a lot of these amateurs coming out. So a lot of these amateurs are maybe used to fighting in front of maybe 100 people. So, and especially the ones making their debut, because to be fighting in front of 500 people on your debut as an amateur, it's probably unheard of. As I said, most people fight in front of people in the gym and stuff like that, 10, 20 people. So it's going to be an amazing night. We're talking about some of the best amateurs. I always talk about the amateurs in Scotland. The amateur scene in Scotland is absolutely booming. We've got great fighters from all over Scotland, from Glasgow, Edinburgh, Inverness, and all over the place. So, yeah, it's going to be another amazing night this Saturday. Now, my next guest then is going to be on the show. So, the fellow sticky bandit, Regg Hingston. So, HMAC Inverness. So, Reg is going to be stepping in again into Goliath. Obviously, we saw him the last time. He's going to be this time stepping in again for the belt, up against Aaron Town of Results Gym. So it's going to be an amazing day for anybody watching. It's going to be amazing. Do not miss this one for sure. So, Reg, listen, absolute pleasure, brother. Thank you very much for taking the time to speak to me.
Oh, my pleasure, bro. My pleasure.
That sticky bandit thing, that's never going to
yeah,
go,
man. No, it doesn't.
So where the sticky bandits came from, I remember going up and I was in Inverness for a few days, went over, got some training with the guys at HMAC, and obviously we've got some pictures after it, and there was a picture of me and Reg, and I can't even remember who it was. Was it Stephen Thompson?
I think so. I think it was Stephen Thompson.
Yeah. So Stephen Thompson found the Home Alone picture of the sticky bandits and obviously put it up. And to be fair, man, it was quite a resemblance.
Yeah. Yeah, especially after having that big ass beard that I had. Yeah, man didn't shave for a while.
But it was definitely a good resemblance. But that'll never go old. It pops up every now and again. Whenever we do interviews or whenever we're doing anything, it pops up. The picture always pops up. So
yeah.
But that's the thing. I mean, I'd say things like that in gyms all over Scotland, all over the world, basically, where people can have a laugh like that and just enjoy it and take the piss out of each other left, right, and centre.
Exactly. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. That's what makes it fun. That's what makes people come back. As I said, you know yourself, if you went in a gym and it was just all business all the time, chances are you wouldn't be there.
Yeah, it's going to be just going to be boring. Like you need a bit of banter about you.
Yeah. And then we went up. Obviously, me and you got some training as well.
You
were my training partner, so obviously we spent an hour training with each other, and then obviously Archie Thompson came over and grabbed me for what felt like a fucking 45-minute roll. So, but it was amazing. It was amazing getting time up and spending time with you guys because
it was good. It was good having you down.
Yeah, it's an awesome setup at HMAC as well.
Yeah. Considering obviously what we've came when we first started the gym, like we moved up leaps and bounds from it.
Yeah, and you offer everything as well, not just MMA, but obviously you've got jiu-jitsu classes,
wrestling,
yeah,
Muay Thai as well.
So something to cater for everyone in pretty much any combat sport at all.
Yeah,
and a lot of savages, a lot of
there's some killers in there.
Yeah, Yeah, all the way from the kids as well. I mean, you talk about like Ollie Thompson, Neve Ross, and so on. And there's a lot more, right up to obviously like the professionals like Ross Houston and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
So there's a lot of absolute savages coming out of HMAC.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good. It must be good for you as well, especially if you're in training camps, because you've got loads of different people that you can bounce off of.
Yeah, we've got a lot of very good strikers, a lot of like very good boxers. We've got Jake McDonald, who's just sorry. Yeah, we got Jake McDonald, who is a boxer. He's making his debut on Forza.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, he's had a few boxing bouts and that. Yeah, he just came along and been a good addition to the team.
Yeah. Must be good as well, just kind of mixing up obviously the striking and stuff like that as well. So, because I know like I mean, you're good all round. You're really, really good all round.
Yeah.
Jiu-jitsu is awesome. I mean, your grappling, your ground game is fucking phenomenal. Do you know what I mean? But as I said, your stand-up's awesome as well. As I say, you don't mind wherever the fight takes you. You're very, very comfortable wherever you go.
Yeah, no, I can feel like I'm quite well rounded.
Yeah, yeah. What about training for you just now then? I mean, how's training going for you since the last time we spoke to you?
Yeah, good. This was a longer camp compared to obviously the last one.
Yeah.
I had 10 weeks for this one, which was obviously ideal to obviously give me plenty of time to get this weight down. Compared to obviously fighting a bantamweight.
Yeah, yeah. So it's been good. It's good as well. I mean, it's very, very good to get like a proper training camp, like a 10 weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, because you know yourself, people step in on like a week's notice or 2 weeks' notice and all that. So,
Yeah.
so to get the luxury of a 10-week training camp it must be good. You must be feeling good for the whole 10 weeks.
Yeah, no, it's perfect timing. Because like 4 weeks, 5 weeks is not enough to get everything prepared for, especially if you're preparing for someone specific.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What about the Goliath then? So how did you find out you were going to be on the card again? Because obviously we the last time obviously had that great fight with obviously Jazz and Beg. So again, which ended up in a bit of a controversial draw, should we say? All right. So how did you find out you were going to be on this one?
Well, I was actually on holiday at the start of the year, and I went down to obviously Goliath's to get a bit of training done with the boys. I asked Steve when the next show was. And obviously, he gave me the dates. I said, "Yeah, put me down for that."
Yeah.
And then he threw a couple of names out to me, and I was pretty much anyone. Then obviously Arden took the fight. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, yeah. That's good. I remember you did the traveling because obviously you were traveling about. You were in CVA Jiu-Jitsu as well, I believe.
Yeah. I was in Edinburgh. Yeah, I was in Edinburgh. I was visiting my little sister at the time.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go down to Dunfermline for a couple of days. But no, I got a little bit of training with Ben from CVA.
Yeah.
Ben's a nice guy.
Ben, yeah. Big shout out to Ben Fletcher.
Yeah, they've got a good wee setup as well.
Yeah. Nice wee gym as well. Nice wee jiu-jitsu gym.
Yeah, it is.
It looks awesome. Looks in a really big mat space as well. So
very good grapplers as well down there.
Well, they're okay. They're all right. They're not that good. So, you got people like Jan Tatarinovic. He's not good. Finn Carterson isn't good either. So, but nah, they are awesome. Really, really nice gym. As I said, we were over. We did. I think it was a Euros training camp. We went over there, and I think it must have been about 30 people on the mat, and it was just everybody just kind of training and having a laugh and stuff like that, just enjoying jiu-jitsu, which is, especially in jiu-jitsu, is the way it should be. So, so it's good, really good. Big shout out to Ben. Obviously, got his first degree on his black belt as well. So, so that was awesome to see. So, obviously, heading over to Goliath as well. What was Goliath like as a gym? So.
It was so cool being down there. Stephen literally treated me like one of his own boys down there.
Yeah.
Let me use his gym. Both gyms he let me use. And all that. Sorted me out. Drove me everywhere. So yeah, Steve was a big help through that week that I was there.
Again, decent mat space as well, decent
Yeah, very
sized
good match.
gym, and you got that big Conor McGregor picture looking down on you as you're training as well.
Yeah, it's so cool just to look around and that.
Nah, it's a great gym. As I say, it's one that I'm going to keep saying I'm going to go over, so I'm going to head over. Obviously, do some jiu-jitsu over there. I don't, as you know, I'm not an MMA guy. I don't like getting punched in the face. So I'm too pretty for that, Reg. All right. But yeah, definitely go over and get some training. And again, anybody that's in Edinburgh, head over to CVA. You get some absolutely fantastic, certainly the Jits guys. And again, anybody wants to get some good rounds, whether it be jiu-jitsu, MMA or whatever, head over to Goliath. As I said, they've got really, really good facilities. Steve Harris is a top G man. So yeah, he'll definitely look after you. So what's next then, Reg? So obviously Saturday's your main focus. You're not gonna be looking past that. But what would you like to see yourself doing for the rest of the year?
Probably just work on my craft really. The end of the year, I want to obviously make my pro debut at the end of the year. So thinking of just obviously like just working on my craft till at the end of the year, make my debut then. So maybe not as a busy year as I did last year.
Yeah, because it
was
obviously
busy. Because I was had a bit busy. Like the last end of the year was obviously super busy. I want to kind of like, especially going into the pro ranks. I don't obviously be fighting like 5-6 times a year. Like, well, what play it like super smart.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, everybody talks about amateurs. Amateurs are about getting yourself ready to hit the pros. Do you know what I mean? Make your mistakes as an amateur. Go out there and win, lose. It makes no difference as an amateur.
No.
And by the time you hit pro, I mean, you're ready for it. You know what mistakes you've made. You've worked on them. You've kind of sharpened your tools, as you say. And then once you hit pro, it's all business at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Listen, it's going to be brilliant to see you out there this year again. I'd say I absolutely love watching you. I love seeing you out there and doing your thing. So it's going to be great seeing you on Saturday. And then, whatever you do, I'd say 100%, I'm there. I'm watching. So, So, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be good to see the rest of the boys at HMAC Inverness coming down on Saturday as well. So, my good friend Ross Houston coming down. My best friend Ross Houston.
Your best mate.
So my best mate Ross Houston. So we'll get some laughs with him as always. So awesome guy, Ross. Definitely an awesome guy. Final thing then, Reg. So anybody you want to shout out to? Any friends, family members, teammates, anything like that?
Yeah, just the usual. All the boys from the gym. Ross, Mitchell, my two coaches, Judo John as well. Who else? I would like to shout out as well my two sponsors, City Plumbing in Inverness and Sean Stevenson's Joinery.
Yeah, definitely give them a shout. Also, guys, as well, check out young Neve Ross's Instagram because Neve's doing some amazing things.
Yes, she is.
She seems to be traveling everywhere and interviewing. She's doing me. She's like a mini female Stoomboy, and she's doing loads of interviews with some really top people. So she's doing a brilliant job.
She's off to Singapore next week, I think it is. Yeah, off back there to evolve MMA.
Yeah. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. I remember it when it first got announced that she was going to be doing it, and then just seeing exactly how it's went to this point. She's an absolute superstar, and she still finds, even though she's busy with doing all that kind of stuff, she still finds time to train. And I've seen her in videos kicking your ass a couple of times, Reg. So
she hit me in the back of the head the other week.
So normally it's a video where she's kicked you in places she shouldn't be kicking you, or she's punched you or slapped you. I mean, whatever's happened, but it's brilliant that you do that with her, though. It's brilliant that you go in there and let her create a highlight reel video with you. So
I know. No, like a walking, talking punch bag.
So we've got just a quick message coming in there. Sean Stevenson, 480-mile round trip to watch Reg take the strap home. So, listen, that drive is no fun, by the way. That's not a fun drive at all. I've done it a couple of times, and yeah, that's a time. I mean, especially when you've got that amount of time, you're just, if you're in the car, I mean, obviously you'll be coming down in the car, just getting your mind focused, and because it is such a long drive. And then if you go home with a belt, you're just going to be buzzing. That car ride on the way back home with the belt will just be fucking awesome, man. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, the car will be bouncing. Be bouncing back to Inverness.
Definitely. So guys, there we go. Then we've got the fellow sticky bandit, Regg Hingston, of HMAC Inverness, going to be up against Aaron Towns. That's going to be this Saturday, the 29th of April. Now, tickets, as we said, for Goliath Fight Series 3, they're sold out. Completely sold out. I'd say they sold out very, very quickly as well. So there is pay-per-view on it. So as I said, head over to the Goliath Fight Series Facebook page, Instagram page, or have a look at my Facebook page, because the details of the pay-per-view are on there. I say you definitely don't want to miss this, because with these amateurs, I mean, in a lot of cases, it might be the last time you'll see them as an amateur, or it might be the first time you'll see them as an amateur. So either way, definitely support these guys, because, you know what I mean, in Scotland, we're not good at many things, but fighting, we're shit hot at, man. So definitely support these guys, male or female. These guys definitely need your support. So make sure you're either in attendance or you're watching it on the pay-per-view. So, but Reg, listen, I'm going to be good to see you on Saturday, brother. I'll be there, as you know, ringside watching. So, and I believe Cal Pacino is commentating as well. So, so you're going to get obviously ex-Bellator fighter Cal Pacino in attendance as well. Chris Hughes. Do you know what I mean, you're going to be surrounded by all these kind of top fighters. Ross Houston. Let's not forget fucking my good best friend Ross Houston, obviously also Bellator fighter as well. So, so it's amazing to be in amongst all these people, especially as an amateur, and being able to see all these people and being so close to them. So,
and obviously you got big Chris as well. That'll be there.
Yeah.
So, he's the man, like.
Yeah, so it's going to be brilliant. It's going to be brilliant. Another great night on Saturday. So yeah, do not miss this. But Reg, always a pleasure, brother. Always brilliant seeing you.
You too, bro. You too.
All right, but listen, enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll see you Saturday, bro. All right.
See you Saturday, brother. Right.
Take it easy. Bye bye.
You too. Bye bye.